I'm really excited right now, so I've got this huge grin. I just got in the mail, the UPS truck just stopped by and gave me my order for Graftobian makeup that I ordered. I'm starting to put together a kit to do freelance makeup artistry, weddings, proms, photo shoot. I mean, if you know, for people that are getting professional photos taken and things like that. So I went ahead and bit the bullet and started trying to build my kit, and I started with some Graftobian brand made cosmetics. Sorry, I can't talk, I'm so excited. I keep looking at them and touching them and loving them. Graftobian, if you're not familiar with them, was one of the first cosmetic companies to come out probably in the 20s, I think it was. And I have all these facts mixed up in my mind because I researched Graftobian, Mayron, Krylon, Ben Nye, you name it, to see where to start as far as building my kit. And this brand comes highly recommended by a lot of makeup artists because of two things. One, it is a very high quality product. You get a lot of product for the amount of money that you pay. The product itself is very good quality. It does what it says, and like I said, it's inexpensive compared to MAC, Chanel, Estee Lauder, Dior, you know, those kind of higher end makeup companies that have a ton of money to spend on, you know, lots of fancy advertisements and things like that, where Graftobian kind of sticks more with the basics as far as advertising and packaging and all that sort of thing. It's not chintzy looking, but it's not that over the top, you know, like you would get with, say, MAC. So what I got to start with is two different, they're called super palettes, and I just got two of them. There's three of these. There's a warm, a cool, and a neutral palette. And they are HD foundations, and that means high definition, meaning it's not going to bounce back in a camera, you know, and get that white out look that a lot of the foundations get because of the SPF in them. These are, they look like this. And I know they look like really tiny little squares in there, but really they are so concentrated you use the tiniest amount. And you blend them out with a sponge, you can blend them out with a damp sponge. You can mix them with a moisturizer to make it kind of a tinted moisturizer. Just depending on what level of coverage that you want, you can do a million different things with them. You can use them straight out of the pan as a concealer because they are very concentrated, and you know, I'm pretty excited about that. Anyways, that one is the neutral palette, and they came in this little like slide box, you know. Just slide them in and out like that. I also got the, I'm so excited I can't think. I got the warm palette. They're cream foundations. They're not liquid, you know, they're not whatever the other is that I can't think of right now because I'm excited. So that's the warm palette. And then, you know, you can mix these colors together to make your perfect shade. You may be one straight out of the palette. A lot of people, sure, I'm sure they are. I'm not. I probably will have to mix 2 or 3 of them. I have not used any of these things yet. I just got them, literally went to the door, grabbed it out of the UPS guy's hand. He probably thought I was crazy. Ran in the house, ripped open the box, set up the camera, and here I am. So I haven't used them. And I also ordered the light corrector wheel, and that looks like this. And woo, not be breaking those, brand new. What that is different colors of concealing corrector to correct things like dark blue, green circles under your eyes, red on a blemish, veins that might be standing through your skin if you have particularly thin skin, anything. You know, say you have you burnt your forehead with a curling iron, you could cover that. You neutralize it, basically, is what you're doing. So that's the light corrector wheel, and I believe they have a medium, and there may be a dark, but I won't start lying, I'm not sure. I also ordered 2 of their loose face powders, and they look really funny in the container, but they're not going to look like that on. I've seen tons of people do reviews on them, and they don't look like they do. I just poured it all over myself in the container when they're on your face. let's try to close that. This is the Skin Tone Light. And then this is the Skin Tone Dark. And again, I said it looks really crazy in the container. That looks like cocoa powder to me, but it's not gonna look like that on your skin. They also have a palette that looks like this, that is, they call them powder foundations. A lot of people say they don't really care for them as far as just going straight on the face for a powder foundation, but to set makeup and to highlight and contour and different things like that, they're amazing. So that's gonna be my next purchase as soon as I make some money. So those are the 4 things that I got to start with. So I've got 36 different colors of foundation to start with. I would say that's pretty good. I can probably rest assured I can find a match for somebody in there. There's 18 in each palette, so that's very good. The cost. I'll link down in the description box to Graftobian so that you can look at these yourself. Each one of those colors of foundation come in a single container, something like this, a little bit smaller. I think they're $11 per, which is amazing for that type of high quality foundation that will last you a really long time, especially if you don't use very much at a time. If you're kind of a light to medium coverage person, one of those is gonna last you a long time. I don't know exactly because I haven't used them yet, but I can imagine it's a long time. So they do sell them on a singles basis. They also sell the correctors separately. So if you wanted just like an orange one to neutralize the blue under your eyes, you know, the dark circles, then you could just get that. The powders were only $4.49 each, and that's a ton of powder because you're just going to use a little bit and use it kind of where you need it. You don't need powder all over your face. It makes you look, you know, really powdery. And then they also stuck in the box this nice heavy duty, just a catalog, you know. And wow, oh, that's body painting. I would pick that page to open it to, right? Anyways, yeah, they tell the story about Graftobian in the cover of the little magazine there and how they got started and all that kind of thing. I think that they started in Germany, I believe. I could be wrong. I'm not going to sit here and read this to you because it will bore you to sleep. But look it up. I mean, it's totally worth looking it up and just checking it out. Because even if you're not trying to become a freelance makeup artist, you can still get those in a single form, last you forever, have a very good quality foundation, face powder, correctors. They have makeup brushes. They have a whole palette of just concealers. I didn't get that yet. That's my other purchase that I want to make. So they have all kinds of good stuff. If you are looking for a good review on Graftobian, I will link down in the description box the man who pretty much convinced me to buy these to start with. His name is Wayne Goss. He's Goss Makeup Artist is his YouTube channel. He lives in the UK. Awesome, love him, does amazing reviews because he tells you the truth. He's not being paid to do any of these, so he really gives it like it is. Him and a girl named Ren, and hers is Makeup by Ren Ren, and that's her YouTube channel. I'll link them both down in the description box, and you guys can check them out. Just type in Graftobian on their page, and you'll find some really great reviews. As far as wanting to know what I think of them after I use them, if you would like to know, then please just leave me a comment, and I would be more than happy to tell you what I personally think of them, because I know a lot of you know me personally. So just let me know. And that little thing up there, it's up there somewhere, that says subscribe. If you could click that, I would be forever grateful. You see me batting my eyelashes. Also, rate my video if you could, and just leave me a comment. Thank you. Have a good day.